Physics, a science that deals with matter and energy and the way they act on each other in heat, light, electricity, and sound. When we think about the main contributors to physics, the names of Einstein, Newton, and Galileo come to mind. But what about the women? Are there even any out there? The answer is yes. One of the modern leading ladies of physics is Patricia Elizabeth Cladis. Patricia Elizabeth Cladis was born in Shanghai, China in 1937. Growing up in China, there is little to no information on her childhood or early family. Her latest records begin with her marriage to George Cladis in 1962. They have two sons, Harrison and Franklin, and currently live in Canada. Patricia's education started off like most scientists at a university. In 1959, Cladis earned her BA in Combined Honors Mathematics and Physics from the University of British Columbia. She then went on to acquire her MA in Physics from the University of Toronto in 1960. She received her PhD in Physics with a concentration in superconductivity from the University of Rochester in 1968. After receiving her master's, she joined Transport Canada, the governmental department of transport, as a meteorologist before becoming a programmer analyst at KCS Limited of Toronto in 1962. During this time, she was also appointed a position at Western Connecticut State University as an assistant professor of physics in 1963. For the next 4 years until 1968, she worked as a research assistant at the University of Rochester while she did her graduate studies. She reached the most exciting point in her life when she moved to Paris for 3 years. She conducted research at the University of Paris and Orsay in her field of specialty, the physics of liquid crystals. During her time in Paris, she worked with the Orsay Liquid Crystal Group, whose founder, Professor Pierre-Gilles de Gennes, later went on to receive the Nobel Prize in 1991 for his work on liquid crystals and polymers. This is the work that she is most known for. Her publication list for liquid crystal research consists of more than 130 publications. She is well known for her work on liquid crystal defects, her discovery of the reentrant nematic phase, and her work on phase transitions and pattern formation in liquid crystals. She is also well known for her book Spatio-Temporal Patterns in Non-Equilibrium Complex Systems, published in 1995. After her research position in Paris, she went on to work at Bell Labs as a research physicist to continue her work in liquid crystals, where she has worked since 1972. Patricia Cladis has had quite a successful career as a female physicist. Her accomplishments, honors, and awards include being named the Krieger-Wolf Distinguished Professor of Northwestern University in 1975, becoming a Fellow of the American Physical Society in 1983, receiving the Guggenheim Fellowship in 1993, and being awarded the Alexander von Humboldt Foundation Research Prize in 1996. It is clear that Patricia highly impacted the research and science of liquid crystal physics and became a role model for female physicists across many different parts of the world, including the US, China, Canada, and France. I think Patricia describes physics best when she says, "Physics is a way of thinking. It is not one thought. It's a powerful way of thinking because it leads to new knowledge. Like art and love, it's a universal language."